Batch Spencer Martin gets to start tonight. Just your overall thoughts on the goaltending situation right now. Do we have a controversy? I was going back and forth with Rob, Daily Hive Rob, before the show. He thinks there's a controversy. I don't call it a controversy, but your thoughts on the goaltending situation right now?
I if it's a controversy, it's a mini controversy because I don't think anybody's going to debate, the future of the crease in the long term for this organization. But in the short term, I think it's clear that Bruce Boudreau feels that Spencer Martin gives him the best chance to win right now in this moment. And this is a team that needs wins and a head coach that needs wins in the final year of his contract now. So that's sort of how I analyze this this is Boudreau saying, I trust Spencer Martin. He's done everything that I've asked of him. He's won all but one game when he's gone into the crease since he arrived in Vancouver, at least in terms of regulation losses anyway. So Boudreau trusts him. He's going to go back to him. And, the way he did after the morning skate today was just because Demko has a good game or a couple of good games doesn't mean they're going to give him 7 or 8 straight starts. They want to work him in slowly. So, he gets a game, they give him a game off. Maybe next time he has a good start, he gets 2 in a row, then 3 in a row, and kind of, build his confidence up that way, which to a certain extent makes sense. Although I'm kind of the mind that, your franchise goaltender, you probably want him to play his way through it a little bit. But, at the same time, some healthy competition probably isn't a bad thing for this organization. That Spencer Martin is taking some of those starts away from Thatcher Demko now, I'm sure is going to be a motivating factor for Demko to get him back in order here and retake control of the crease. So internal competition, we talk about it all the time. It's a huge talking point at training camp every year. But to have it in the crease. And after what we've seen over the last couple of years with Braden Holtby and Yarrow Halak and backup goaltenders that weren't pushing Demko at all, it's a nice problem to have if you've got, a backup goaltender that isn't making much against the cap, that is coming in and, stealing starts from your starting goaltender, because in the long run, that means Demko's not going to play as much. And if you do find a way to battle back to any sort of playoff conversation, then Demko won't have played as much early in the year and might be rested if they need to rely on him down the stretch late in the season.
Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, we saw what happened last year, how many games, Demko had to get into. Once he finds his game, yeah, you're right. This is going to be kind of a lighter load, at least for the rest of the season.